Good morning to the Big Larry Show. It's Monday morning, October 14th. Is this the week I'm going to hell cell? I doubt it. Vaughn's too lazy to call anybody. Yes, you were first. Good morning. Morning to both of yous. Yep, just sitting here waiting for a phone call from the welfare department. Is Vaughn's gods messing with my food stamps? Yep, I'm just waiting for him to call me for we can figure it out what happened. I know I didn't miss no appointments or anything, so and we didn't forget to take anything in, so we're just waiting for him to call us. Tell us why we didn't get him this month. Vaughn Hilton, you're telling Todd and all these trolls that we need to learn the law? I think you better learn the law. Because you sure in the hell don't know. Good morning, OTC.
What was that? Oh, it is the microwave.
Yeah. Who's using the? Oh, yeah, mine. Finally getting my coffee again. I was out of coffee for 2 days. Wife stopped on Sunday and got me some coffee.
Nice if it was on the food stamps.
Yeah, we do what we got to do, baby, to survive. Yeah, I think it's so funny that Von Hilton's going to put everybody in jail, starting with the Frost. Then he's going after the trolls. One, he's got to have something to put the Frost in jail for. We ain't did nothing. We are not criminals. Vaughn, you say you don't lie. How many lies have we caught you in? Nobody can pay for your mom's funeral but you. That was a lie because I paid it out of your mom's money. Two, nobody can buy the liens on your properties. Well, two different people bought them up. So guess what? You lied there. Vaughn, everything you say is a lie. And you want to know why you can't keep people in your shows. You want to know why that people make fun of you and laugh at you and, get on there and bust your fucking ass. It's because they know you're lying. For being a government agent or whoever, whatever the fuck you were, they sure don't pay you much when you retire, do they, Vaughn? Looks like you made a bad choice when you joined them. Because you ain't got no money coming from none of the government services. And the reason you ain't got Social Security, Vaughn, don't blame it on the trolls, because the trolls has nothing to do with it. Cybers or the lawyer has Stibers has nothing to do with it. You filled out the wrong Social Security paperwork. Retard. You filled out the paperwork for retirement. You're not supposed to be filling it out for retirement because you're not 65 years old. You're supposed to be filling out Social Security disability. Oh, hell, you couldn't even fill out Jerry's papers. What makes you think you're going to be able to fill out your papers? Vaughn, you don't like me and Ronnie Ray and all of us Frost being online because we tell the truth. We're telling the trolls exactly what they already know. But we are able to get on here and we are able to call you out on your bullshit. You say you cannot go live with the Big Larry show because you're taking me to court. There is no court dates. There ain't a goddamn thing in this
Hey,
world that you could take me to court for. 32 million? Prove your mom had it first. War bonds. Prove that your mommy had them. $1,000 bills. Prove that your mommy had them. There's a problem. You ain't got proof on none of it, Mon. So you know what's going to happen in the courthouse? The judge, the judge will laugh you right out of the fucking courtroom. She knows just as much as I know, and so does the rest of the world, that you're a fucking nutcase. You're saying that you personally can get on here and run your mouth on anybody, but nobody can get on here and run their mouth about you? How's that work, Vaughn? Are you the president of the United States? Are you somebody important? Fuck no, you're not. You're just a piece of scum that living in the state of Kentucky. You said you lived in Jim's house for over 20 years? You're full of shit. You can't even add the years, Vaughn. You wasn't there no more than 2 or 3 years. I know when your mom bought the other properties. I've looked it up. I know when your mom moved back to the state of Kentucky. Been on 8 minutes, 23 seconds. Got 19 viewers, 6 thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up. Shows you that you all like the Big Larry show being live on a Monday morning. When I do get the call from the welfare department, I will be muting you because they're going to ask me my social security number and this and that. And that stuff I don't need to put out there. So as soon as they call me, I will be muting y'all. Morning, cuz. Glad to see you here this morning, Ronnie. Yep, Big Larry's finally having a cup of coffee. Yesterday and the day before, it was hot cocoa. Today, it is coffee. Maxwell House. Good to the last drop.
hey, Ron. Me. I love Ron.
Wife, he heard you.
Love you, Ron.
He can hear you, baby.
Yeah.
Love you too, Miss April.
I know it. I know it.
And I got to talk to my mother in law today, this morning, because she's planning on going down to see my son graduate from college. She wants to watch her oldest grandson graduate. And I gave her the date and time, so if she shows up, she shows up. If she don't, her loss. I mean, somebody told me they usually film it and everything, so I literally want it. I want to watch my son walk up on stage and get his diploma. He will be the first boy of mine to graduate from college. They all did graduate from high school. Well, except one. He went back and got his GED, so that's just as good. But my son Larry is the only one that's went to college. He's did his 4 years. This is his fourth year. On May 3rd, he will graduate, or June 3rd, sorry. June 3rd, he will graduate. So I just figured I'd get on here and do a morning Monday show. Let everybody know that we're doing okay. I didn't get on all weekend. I didn't see Solar Marshall out there the weekend, so we didn't do any shows together. As you all know, Larry is learning more and more every day. I don't have to yell for my kid to help me get on StreamYard no more. I know how to get on it. I know how to do live YouTube videos, so that's what we're doing now. I'm learning, it takes time. You got to remember, I wasn't raised around the computer like my boys were. Hell, in school, they were teaching us how to turn the TV stations, let alone turn on a computer. Doing pretty good. 13 minutes, and I already got 22 viewers. I am doing pretty good. I don't even know if J Dubs has even did any lives of Vaughn yet. That shows you how much I've had my computer shut off. Did they make up, or is John still ducking Stinky? Anyone know the answer to that? Let me know. Has John and Stinky did a show since John's been out of jail? Did John see all the shit that Vaughn Hilton talked about? Why he was in jail or why he was in the state hospital being checked? Hell, Vaughn, you had him locked up for life already. And he wasn't gone but 10 days. Stinky blocked J Dubs. Okay. Yeah, CJ Dubs, he only used you for your money, buddy. He got what he could out of you. He knew he wasn't getting no more. So, good morning. Sorry, everybody. I'm here. I was on the phone.
I would check later today.
Yeah, I will. I will. Yeah, I don't understand why he blocked J Dubs. J Dubs is where his money was coming from. Why would you block somebody that's sending you $50 a week? That'd be the one I'm trying to keep and blocking everyone else.
Yeah, I think that's kind of stupid if he does that.
I always thought his shit stinks, anyways.
Yours don't smell pretty either.
Yeah, I had the welfare department on the phone. That's why we were muted. She did ask me my social security number and my full name and address, so I had to mute it for y'all didn't get that social security number. She said something about during my interview last month or 3 weeks ago that I said something about internet and they said they'd cover the internet bill or part of it or some shit. But we had to bring the bill down there, and because we didn't take the bill there, they stopped my food stamps. But it was optional. It didn't mean I had to do it. So me and her talked. She went ahead and cleared it. She took it off of there. She told me to check my card in the morning. Yep. Well, he probably did. Solar Marshall said he wants to start doing some shows with me. Solar Marshall, anytime you're ready, buddy, you let me know. Hello? Hello? Speaking. Good. What can I do for you? 'Yeah, I agree. Dan is funny. Just sometimes. Sometimes he ain't. 19 viewers, 13 thumbs up, 23 minutes. Doing good this morning. Got a nice little morning start. Losing a few people, but I understand that. People getting ready to go to work, people doing their running around. Yeah, we should have did most of our running around yesterday. But the wife went to church and she stopped and used all my money off my Cash App card. Where we had some coffee and some pop and other stuff that we needed in the house. Because we didn't get our food stamps, so now we got them going again. So they should be here, they said, tomorrow. The wife will probably go grocery shopping tomorrow. Yeah, we're having chicken, I think, Miss Kitty. I don't know if she's going to do any shake and bake or is she just going to boil it and put it in barbecue sauce and we do barbecue chicken sandwiches. She likes doing that. Them are pretty good for us. Last night we had grilled cheese sandwiches and tomato soup. Something quick and easy. 22 viewers, 15 thumbs up. Yeah, Saturday we got our order in, so
Daddy, tell Miss Kitty I said hi.
Miss Kitty's making chili tonight for dinner.
Can I have some?
She's making a 3-bean chili. I
Oh,
don't know what she means by 3 beans. It's 3 different kinds of beans. Yeah, we usually use the dark reds, the light reds, and chili beans themselves. Well, I mean, I like it, Brian. I've always dumped my grilled cheeses right on into my ketchup, as you call it. I call it tomato soup.
Cousin Brian or
No, no. It ain't cousin Brian, honey. That's cool, Miss Kitty. Yeah, well, some people are like that, Brian. Some people, your parents made you eat it when you were growing up. Some people like it, some people don't. Miss Kitty's throwing you purple hearts. She's saying thank you. She's in the kitchen doing something. I got her a potato slicer, a vegetable slicer, should I say, Saturday. And my kid got a couple things off there the other day, so fried bologna, grilled cheese. Yeah, I ain't too good on bologna itself. Me, if I'm gonna put something between that grilled cheese, I'm gonna put a hamburger in there or some sauteed onions and mushrooms. A lot of people have a lot of different tastes. Yeah, only beef bologna, exactly. It has to be a certain kind of bologna for me to eat it too, Brian. I don't like that save a lot shit. Yeah, burgers anytime.
Welcome to the Kentucky EBT customer service line. Para español, marque dos.
Morning, James.
Please enter the last 4 digits of your EBT card number. This card is active and the PIN is set. Your SNAP balance is $0.00. To hear that again, press 1.
See, no food stamps yet.
Dad, you should have come to here before you went live.
They can't see me.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to give me my comb or something. Wife says my hair is messed up. I need to comb it before I go live. I'm glad I have a wife that one takes care of me. I got a hell of a woman here, people.
Actually, you need a haircut.
Well, whenever you're ready to give me one. You know how we do it, so
Better. Wait a minute. Give me.
I know I'd need to trim my beard and my mustache too. She made me comb my hair, people.
I don't make you do shit.
You heard her. She's talking shit in the background.
I don't. You don't make me, and I don't make you. So quit your bitches.
I'm not bitching about nothing, baby. I ain't bitching about nothing.
I guess. No.
I'll wait till you leave the room.
Hey,
I
man, you better watch what you say.
love you.
I love you too. But
31 minutes, 26 viewers. We're still climbing.
I love you too, honey. But you better just watch it.
I'm watching it,
I'm like,
baby.
what
I'm
is
watching
you?
it. Put me in the doghouse, baby.
Okay.
Just don't let me get off the internet. Don't make me get off the internet. I go crazy. I'll play Vaughn Hilton on you. I'll get down on the floor and stomp my feet and hands and cry like a little bitch.
And you know what I would do to you?
Laugh
just
at
sleep
me
your
and
ass.
leave me. Yeah, I know.
I'll just leave your ass, go in your little thing.
Yeah, man, I ain't nothing important, people. I just got on this morning, say hi, see how everyone's doing. Let everybody know it's a happy Monday morning.
One of my kids did that, and I just left them
I
on.
mean, we are a little rough without our food stamps this morning, but we'll get by. She says it should be here tomorrow. There was a goof up, so and she told me if I bring the phone bill down to them and they'll see what I pay for my internet and help me with my internet. I don't know if they pay the internet bills or if they give me a discount or do they give me extra food stamps because I'm on it. I don't know. I mean, if it gives me more food stamps, I'm going to do it. If it don't, then I don't care to do it. You ain't going to help pay the bill or you ain't going to give me extra food stamps for it, then I'm not going to take it down there if I don't have to. They said it's an opportunity. I don't have to do it. That's just like they were telling me, well, Larry, you could recertify online nowadays. And I told the lady, I don't do that kind of stuff. I have no idea how to do it. Hell, my 19-year-old's the one that got me on Facebook. When I was growing up, we were learning how to turn the TV channels and we were learning how to use a dial up phone. Nowadays, they got cell phones and they got TVs that you can just pick up and walk out the door with. TVs I'm talking about, it take 4 people to walk out the door with it. They were so heavy. I don't understand why Von Hilton's phone, internet, and cable is $260 something a month. My phone and my internet don't cost me no more than $100. So you're telling me he's paying $160 a month for cable? Buddy, if he's spending that much money for cable, he better turn it off. Good morning, Roland. Daryl, that's never going to happen. There's only one time I've put a shirt on during one of my shows. One time. And that's only because of Nate's old lady. Nate's old lady was getting wet seeing me without a shirt on, so I put a shirt on. Yeah, he probably does, Miss Kitty. He's probably running 2 internet hookups. Yeah, I just got the regular basic internet. It connects me to Wi Fi, it connects me to YouTube, it connects me to Facebook. That's all I need. To tell you the truth, as long as it connects me to Facebook, I'm good. Because that's where all my kids are. That's how I can contact any one of my kids. And the person knows who I'm talking about. Somebody sent me some money last week, twice in a row. And I want to appreciate it because that's what we used to get our coffee and our pop and our bread yesterday. So thank you. Even though you said to buy a bag of weed with it, to me, the coffee and the bread and the pop was more important than my weed. Did you induce Todd's finish by letting him pay you money? King, I don't even know what that means. It wasn't Todd that gave me, I mean, Todd did help me move. I'm not going to say nothing against Todd. Todd did help me move. He did donate a lot of money to me last year. Has Todd gave me anything since then? No. Which I don't ask for money nowhere. Nowhere I've ever asked for money, and I don't. Now, if you guys giving it to me, I will take it. Yeah, he did at one point, King. Back right before I moved in here. And I still thank him today. And that was a year ago, over a year. Yes, that's it. Thank you, Miss Kitty. Yeah, I bet you they are, Brian. All I can tell you, Brian, is do a show. Invite Todd. Let him know what you're doing, and he might help. I don't think Todd's rich. I don't think Todd's got like big bucks like, Trump or somebody. Because he only works for AutoZone. So for him to give me what he did last year, thank you, Todd. Because I know that had to at least be 1 or 2 weeks of payroll check to you. Yes. Well, personally, King, I don't care about his sex life. That's all up on him. And that's everybody out there. I don't care what you prefer. I don't care if you prefer a man and you are a man. I don't care if you're a woman and you prefer women. I don't care. I know what I like. I know what I'm with. Hi, Cisco. Good morning. I know what kind of my sexual things are. And as you all know, I am a man and I am with a woman. She might have short hair, but I promise you, she is a woman. A good hearted woman at that. It's Thanksgiving in Canada. Yeah, I heard that, Cisco. I don't know why you guys celebrate Thanksgiving, early, but, that's probably, when you guys were discovered and all that. Did who ask for pictures? Todd, from me? No. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Cisco. Yep, Big Larry's doing a Monday morning show. I notice not too many people go live through the week, at least not this early in the morning. So I figured I'd do me a live. I got my kids' watch in the mail Saturday, so I can get that ready to go out. I bought him one before, but I didn't know much about my kids. I mean, I know the ones here that live with me. I know what they like, but I didn't know what the other two liked. One is a gold kind of kid, and one's a silver kind of kid. So, and I bought two gold watches, so it looks like I'm going to have to keep one of the gold watches, and I bought him a silver watch. Because I want him to be happy. I want him to have a decent Christmas this year. I mean, I ain't celebrated Christmas with my kids for a very long time. And they are going to get a box full of stuff. That I'm sending all my weed stuff to them. Yeah, none that I know. Exactly, Miss Kitty. I mean, I do usually get on there and I see who's live before I even go on. And that way I'm not interrupting someone else's show. I mean, I wouldn't want to be on if Underhaven's on or Solar Secular Opinions on or Father J or someone like that's on. I try not to get on when they're on. Because I know some of their people are some of my people. You guys go anywhere that there's entertainment, and I agree. I would do the same thing. We look for the entertainment. Where's the entertainment at? We will watch it. I know I don't give you all much entertainment. You know, you get to see my big old fat lazy ass, my big fat nasty looking face, my beard that looks like it should belong to Santa Claus. But I'm just me. I'm that's who I am. 33 viewers, 20 thumbs up. Been live for 45 minutes. If you ain't give me a thumbs up yet, please give me a thumbs up. Shows me you like seeing Larry live on Monday mornings. You know, I personally was thinking about doing nighttime shows more than I do daytime because I know I get double the viewers at night. But I also notice a lot of other people go live at night too. So I'm not trying to jump on their minutes or their people. You know what I'm saying? Honey, I need your help. Emergency. Okay, I'm back. I just had a little quick problem I had to take care of. Yeah, I could do a little of both. That's very true, Miss Kitty. Yeah, I try to get on when other people ain't on. You know, I was thinking about this weekend, but me and the wife was watching movies and I noticed there was a few people on, like Underhaven, and I did watch a little bit of it before we watched our movies. So that was pretty cool. I see John Way did a show with somebody else instead of Vaughn, and Vaughn blocked him. So looks like that relationship's over now. You Tros did it. You Tros broke up a good friendship. Ha ha. You have the link to John's show? I'm doing good. Jesus. Yeah, Will Kincaid. That's who he was live with. If Mary takes you to the grocery store tomorrow, you got two choices.
What?
Because you're going to have to give her gas money.
Uh-huh.
So you got the Cash App card you can take with you and draw the money off of it and put it in her gas tank,
Uh-huh.
or go to an ATM and draw the money off the card that way.
Uh-huh.
Or do you want to take $100 bill with you?
There you don't go.
Or if you
Uh-huh.
got or if you got $5 on you. Okay, well then you got two choices. You use the Cash App card with what's on it left, or I just hand you $100 bill. Remember, them $100 bills, we got to watch what we're doing with it, because Larry comes home next month
Yeah, I know.
and then goes right back.
Yeah, I know
He's
that.
home 4 days and leaves, so that's going to cost me almost $150 right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to come back home a week later for the whole Christmas. So and the good thing is December we don't have to worry about it because he's home for the whole month. Yeah, I'm always a few days behind. I agree with that. Sometimes I try to catch up, sometimes I don't.
And I'm never on time.
Yeah, you're never on time, baby. Agree. That would have been the one I seen, Cisco. Nice breeze outside today. I got my window cracked halfway open. So I got a breeze coming in. A cool breeze at that. It ain't a hot breeze, it's a cool breeze. Feels good. What?
Are you done with the coffee or do you need more?
I should be fine. If you need it, you can have it. I mean,
I don't want it.
I don't want you to dump it then.
I'm not gonna dump it.
Okay, then just um if you want to fill me back up, you can fill me up. Yeah, anytime you want to do a live show with me, Cisco, you let me know and we can always go to StreamYard. Yeah, and
Oh, excuse me.
are you having turkey or ham, Cisco? Or do you guys believe in both? That's what most people eat on our Thanksgiving in the US. I mean, is your Canadian the same way we are? My wife's already said she's not doing a turkey this year. We were lucky we got one last year. Yeah, sometimes both. Exactly. I believe that, Miss Kitty. They probably eat beaver up there and black bear and everything else too. Is it true that Canadians bath in maple syrup? I don't know. Y'all know what Larry's doing. It's that morning wake and bake stuff. Yeah, they have some good syrup up there, Miss Kitty. I mean, my wife did tell me we had that coffee that weather guy still sent us. We still got like 2 or 3 pots of coffee left in that. But me, I mean, she liked it, but I'm not much on a vanilla flavor, and that's what it tasted like. Yes, the syrup comes right out of the trees up there. We knew that, Cisco.
What comes out of trees?
Maple syrup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it usually does come out of trees, Cisco. But you guys have a lot more trees than America. America's chopped all theirs down and used them for houses and everything else. No, it's a glass pipe 1600. It works. That's all it counts. It works. I usually smoke some buds out of it, or I'll smoke my roaches in it. I prefer to roll a joint, but if you ain't got enough to roll a joint, then you smoke what you got in a bowl. Called the plug. Okay. Yeah, I call it Reggie. I put a Reggie sticker on it. That's like I got a pipe that's got Bob Marlin on it. Of course, it's my Bob Marlin pipe. Which my boys will have it here within the next 2 months. Because that box goes out of here just at the end of November, right before December hits us. Or I'll send it out December 1st. That way I make sure they get it before Christmas. If I have to put it in fast mail. And I will have a tracking device on it too. Because my mother in law, she said she sent the wife and kids a bunch of gifts and we never received it that year. So I don't know if she didn't have a tracker on it or what she did. Chat, we don't even know if she sent it. She says she did, and I wouldn't call her a liar because I don't know her all like that. Like I said, I get along with my mother-in-law. She just don't like me because
She don't like him.
she can't run around in nighties in front of me. Not why I'm dating her daughter or even married to her daughter. She's not allowed to run around in nighties.
Just don't tell her what I said to her.
I won't, baby. Besides that, my mother-in-law was a pretty decent person. And we all know what I think about my father-in-law and my brother-in-law. And I'm not allowed to say it because she's in there saying I better not say it. But we all know how I get along with them. We don't. Personally, I don't give a shit if he ever sees his sister again. I don't care if she ever sees her dad again. And that's a lot of hate. And I know that. And I shouldn't be that way. But I'm not letting someone get away with pulling a fucking gun out on me. I don't let people get away to steal from me.
Now, the gun
Let's just
thing,
leave it that way.
the gun thing I didn't like. The stealing I didn't like. Hey, then my family, I can't do anything about it.
No, we can do something about it. Just
No, Dad.
not let them know where we live.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And neither one of them knows where we live right now.
Yeah, I know.
The only one that knows where we live is your mother, and she ain't telling nobody.
She better not.
Hell, she don't talk to neither one of them.
I know. She only talks to me.
I know.
There's something wrong there.
32 viewers for 1 hour on the live show. 21 thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up showing that you like to be on here. Yeah, I don't need no tracker. I ain't got nothing I want to track. The only thing I'm tracking's my wife. I'm going to track her down to the bedroom and You know, I did that. I did this. I'm a felon. I still ain't seen you prove for that $1,000 that I'm a felon. Vaughn, you got 3 computers there. You can't find no felony record on the big Larry? What's wrong? Damn, if you can't find no felonies on Larry, that must mean Larry don't have a felony. So fucking quit telling everybody I do. 2, stinky. Even if I am a felon, that don't stop me from buying any property. Sorry, it don't work that way. Thought you knew the law. Thought you knew the real estate law. You don't know shit. Them laws that you learned back 25 years ago don't even work no more, Vaughn. Plus, it was in the state of Ohio, not Kentucky. They're 2 different states. They are totally 2 different places. Oh, excuse me. Belching the coffee already. Can't believe it. 3rd cup. I also watched the one that the day that his mom passed away and that he was trying to get the money. I watched clippings of that this morning too, and I'm still laughing about that. Nobody can pay for his mom's funeral but him. We all know that was a lie because it was paid for. By who? Miss Alice herself. The money was put away, everything was waiting for her to pass. When she passed, her graveyard was ready for her to be put in it. Her tombstone was already there. It was there for 2 years before she passed on. Miss Alice knew where she was being buried, and so did I. So did Jim. No matter what Vaughn Hilton wanted. What other lies have you told, Vaughn? Oh, nobody can buy the liens
Eddie,
unless it's a company.
remember this was all.
Yes. You probably see a little bit still. I'd watch it again to tell you the truth. I'd wash it one more time, baby.
Okay.
I see a little bit still there. I'd wash it again, or make sure you put
Dawn.
Dawn in it this time. Don't use our regular detergent. Use Dawn. I'm telling you, Dawn will clean everything.
I know.
That's why she's my girlfriend,
I know.
because she's a cleaner. I like the cleaners. I think that's why I've kept you so long. You keep the house clean. You keep everything clean.
I try.
Like I said, you're one hell of a wife
Well,
and
thank you.
mother.
Well, thank you. But
Even though me and the boys don't say we love you and appreciate you all the time, but we do.
the boys tell me they love me.
They're starting to, yes. But they didn't when they were younger.
I know it's always, oh, I hate you.
Yeah, well, they didn't like us giving them rules. I mean, that's like Cisco. Cisco is a full grown adult. Nothing to talk about you, Cisco, but I'm kind of talking to my wife about you. You still live with your parents. There's nothing wrong with that. And I will say it clear on channel, on my live station. There is nothing wrong with living with your parents.
Well,
I still have kids that live in my home.
I had to get away from
Yeah, he said that you had to be on a LLC. Good morning, Todd. That was all a lie, people. And Todd proved it to him. He said Todd couldn't get it. Todd proved him wrong. That's one thing I found out about Todd, people. You don't call Todd out. You don't tell Todd he can't do something because Todd will do it just to spike you. Nothing against you, Todd. Love you, buddy. You're a great man. I agree with you 100%. I would have did the exact same thing. It's just like he's now telling you that he's going to put you in jail for hardship now because you're taking everything he owns. It's not your fault that he didn't pay his property taxes. It's not your fault that he's blowing his money in other places and not taking care of shit. Yeah, I don't think he's called the feds on you yet. I bet he ain't, Todd. Yeah, Miss Kitty said don't put too much Dawn in your washer because Dawn's not made for the washers. Me personally, I put it right on the shirt in that spot. Okay. Yeah, he's waiting for the county attorney to call him back. Yeah, especially with Dawn. Yeah, and never called back. Exactly, Todd. Von Hilton, you say a lot of shit, but you don't stick to your words. That's your problem. You're going to put so many people in hell cell for the last 20 years, and you ain't put nothing there. Not one person has went to jail because of you, Vaughn. You say your gods are going to take care of you. Buddy, I'm glad my God don't work like yours. Because I'd probably be trading my God in. I'm sorry. That's the honest God's truth. My God protects me. My God makes sure I have food every day. My God makes sure there's a roof over my head. Sounds like your gods are letting you lose your roof. Your gods have let you starved. Even though you say you're starving, Von Hilton, how can you be starving when there is not one show in 20 years that you out there when you are not eating? I think every show you have ever put out there, you're eating in it at one time or another. If you're on there 8 hours, you're eating 2 or 3 different times. Yeah, he can't make up his mind what's going on, Miss Kitty. First, Todd didn't buy him. All he was showing was blank papers. Now he's going to get Todd for a hardship. So, in other words, he's saying, yeah, Todd did get him. He can't make up his mind what's what. Well, Von Hilton, from Big Larry to you, Todd is the lien holder on them last 3. Thumper owns the first 2. Yeah, I know nothing about instruments. I've never really got into playing any instrument. And that's kind of weird because a lot of my family members play the guitar. My dad played the guitar. Jim plays the guitar. Ronnie plays the bass. Jim also plays the piano, the banjo. Jim has been on TV before doing Christian music. Somebody wants me to give a shout out to Kenny KPZ. Is he the one that let John on his show? Or is he the one that did a show with John? I don't know who Kenny KPZ is, so I'm just getting used to people. It takes me a few shows to get to know some of you. Secular Opinion, I know you very well. Solar Marshall, I know you very well. Miss Parker, I know you. Nick, I know you. Lobster, I will never forget you. Oh, your doggy's back. That girl doggy that you pet once in a while that belongs to the neighbor. She's out there looking for our cats. She's like, come out and play. Up, she's running in the backyard. Yeah, she's out there trying to play with one of our kittens. A raccoon. Oh, it's our kittens. Our cats. Yes, he was a good man. I agree there 100%. And I don't know how you guys put that up there on the screen, them lobsters and stuff, because I ain't learned anything. But Big Larry's got a ideal coming up. And, once I start some of these main shows that I'm planning on doing this coming year, lobster will be on the screen. I did buy a lobster, not a real one. It's a sticker. It looks kind of like what you put up there, Brian. But I bought something like that for 59 cents, I think it was. So I'm going to put it on a wall somewhere or on one of my shelves or put it somewhere where when I do my live videos, people can see it. I will always keep Grampy Lobster and Mr. Lobster, as I always called him. I didn't call him Grumpy Lobster or Grampy Lobster. I called him Mr. Lobster. I will hang it to show that I have always got Mr. Lobster on my mind. Yeah, I did too, Brian. I did too. If he was lighting, I was lighting. And I wish I would have been like Miss Parker and had him come over to my town and got to spend a weekend with him. That would have been great. I personally was trying to, and I can say this now, nothing against you, Mr. Lobster. God bless you. Rest in peace. But I was trying to get one of my friends. I do have a friend who lives in Las Vegas, Nevada. He is a security guard at the casinos. And I was going to have him mess with Lobster when Lobster was there. But he couldn't do it. He was too busy. He couldn't get out of his schedules. So he didn't have no time to go meet Lobster. Or I would have had them meet each other. I've been friends with Mike since high school. I've known Mike since I was 15 years old. And we are still friends. We talk maybe once a week. Sometimes. Sometimes I went 2, 3 months without talking to him. Morning, Chris. Glad to see you're here. I accept all flags, Piper. I will accept all flags. Now, will I fly it? I will fly it the first or second shows, 1 or 2 shows, and then it'll probably be packed away until I can put it outside in the yard. And I don't know what an LGBTQ flag is, so yeah, that and them work, Piper. Yeah, and I didn't tell y'all, Mike, my friend, he is African American. When the Kelly chat logs hit, that's when I disliked Stinky. Well, yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, I wouldn't want a pedophile as a friend, and I will literally say it, and I don't care who likes it. I don't care if I lose half my viewers. Anybody that preys on kids, you need help. You are definitely sick. There are so many women in this world right now. It's crazy. Go to church and pick up one. Go to the bar and pick up a dozen of them. Go to the grocery store and pick up a couple. I mean, hell, there's a lot of places that you can pick up a girl. You don't have to mess with little girls that don't know what they're doing. You want a woman who's going to know what they're doing. Hello, Robert. Welcome from Shreveport, Louisiana. Well, I'm going to say three. Because there's Pamela Sue, there's the one in North Carolina or North Dakota, and then Andrea. So there's at least been three. Hell, I went through three in 1 week. I was a horn dog back then. But this is before I got all this big old beard and this ugly face and all my gray hair. I used to be a fine looking young gentleman. Yeah, I forgot about the neighbor boy. But was he getting the neighbor boy or was the neighbor boy getting him? Yeah, and that's the problem, Chris. No grown ass woman is going to put up with his bullshit. That's why he's trying to find young girls. But I got news for him. Them young girls ain't going to put up with the bullshit neither. Yeah, he would never get a good woman. I agree. Yeah, I mean, you literally can't have a woman if you can't take care of yourself. You can't take care of yourself, you're never going to be able to have a woman. And that's your problem, Von Hilton. You don't take care of yourself. It ain't like you work and got a job and pay all your bills. Your mommy paid all your bills. A woman wants somebody who is on their feet, got their life situated. And it's the same thing I tell all my children. Before you're interested in a girl, before you decide you want to get married, get a good job, get your own home, get you a nice car, and sooner or later, you'll find the right girl. There are some people out there that meets their girlfriend in third grade and they grow up together. And so what? I mean, that's cool. I mean, I know people that got together in third, fourth grade and they're still together now and they're sitting up in their 60-year-old, 70-year-old people. And they've been with their mate all their life. But then there's some of them like me who is a horn dog and can't find the right woman who just goes out and does it all until I find the right woman. I mean, there's a lot of them that I personally knew that I wasn't going to be with for a while. But I enjoyed the time we did. Yeah, no doubt, Piper. Yep, it's exactly how he likes them. And personally, I would say Andrea wasn't that bad when she first went to Kentucky. Being with Vaughn for 2 years, off of her medicines for almost a year and a half, that's what made her loopy. Vaughn Hillen, you say she grew up big and fat? Have you seen her mother? Have you seen her mother? She's about the same size as her mother. And 90% of women will turn out to look like their mother. Sorry, that's the truth. Morning, weather guy. Glad to see you showing up in my show this morning. Morning, Sharon. Glad to see you're here this morning, too. Which usually one's here, they're both here, which is great for me. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock there. It is 11 o'clock for me. I've been on an hour and 32 minutes, 33 viewers, 27 thumbs up. Well, I'm not saying every one of you guys will become exactly like your mother, but I mean, the odds of it is really good. I mean, like I said, my wife, she was a toothpick. She could hide behind a telephone pole when we first got together. Now she's got her mommy's figure. Her butt's got bigger, her breasts got bigger. So now she ain't hiding behind no telephone
And
poles.
I'm not showing you my breast, so forget it.
Usually if you have a healthy mother, then you're gonna have a healthy daughter. Same thing with the boys. I'm a big boy. I've always been big since the day I was born, and all four of my boys are big boys. Yeah, she was so young, exactly. She ain't formed out yet. She's still only 17, 18 years old. She was still forming out. And then having babies makes you gain weight. Piper said, "Oh, come on, give us a peek." The no, Piper, no.
You're just a horn dog too.
She says, "You're just a horn dog, too." She always tells me I'm a horn dog. I don't even know who Daniel Larson is. Tells you how about what I know. I don't know shit, weather guy. Never heard of a David Larson.
I heard of it.
Who is he?
I don't know.
Is he a singer or an actress or?
I don't know, but I heard that name before.
Okay.
I don't actually know.
He's a weirdo. Okay.
Oh, well, see,
Yeah, I don't know, Brian. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I heard of him. I just didn't know. Like,
He's a local. He's a local, so in other words, he's on YouTube. I'm going to say his oldest girl's got to be about, what, 14 now? You mean Kyle Larson? Drives for Hendricks Motorsports. Yes, I've heard of him. He's leading the points right now in the NASCAR Cup Series. He better watch the number 4 man, though. William Byron is not playing games. He's going to be up there, too. Yeah, there's Larsons everywhere. Not much, man. Just figured I'd get on and do a morning show. Yeah, they know that by now, Piper. Yeah, they know it wasn't because of the mustard on no shirt. Maybe mustard on the shirt 3 days in a row going to school that way. Then that's a different story, maybe. Like I said, Vaughn, you never checked your kids before they went to school. Yeah, his mommy paid for his child support up in South Dakota or North Dakota or wherever it was. And if Alice didn't pay it, Vaughn, if your mom didn't pay that child support, you've been in jail right now.
I'm going to talk to him.
Okay. And let her know tomorrow we might get her. Okay, well, if he probably needs to go there then. They put him there, then he needs to go there. Yep, exactly, Sharon. He's living in his head. The only last time I seen him do a show, he was with Will Kincaid, and that's been 4 days ago. Well, I don't think he had anything before Mouse in what, 15 years, maybe 20 years? Personally, and I got to say this clearly, I don't know how anybody could do without for 20 years. Because I can't. If I ain't getting it at least once or twice a week, I'm fucking yelling, screaming, and hollering.
You've been doing that ever since we got together.
And I've been doing that since we got together. You know how much I want.
Yeah, but you're not getting it.
You'll give me what I want, woman.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, come here and get it.
Yeah. If I get it, I'm going to tear it up.
You can't chase me because
I might not be able to chase you, but I have a kid that can snag you up real quick.
my kid is not going to.
Your kid? Your kid.
You said My kid on the.
Yeah, but you always correct me. Our kid.
It's my kid.
All I have to do is offer him a Dr. Pepper and he'll snag you up.
Okay, whatever.
Or I'll order McDonald's for him. He'll snag you up real quick.
People, he's lying through his teeth.
Y'all, we're just putting on a show. You all know that. If you don't, something's wrong. Because I love my wife to death. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about that.
Daddy, I'm going to the neighbors, so if you need me, you can ask Gil.
Maybe I shouldn't need you. Yeah, make sure you're warm because it's breezy out there right now.
No. Okay, I love you guys. See you later. Bye. I'll see you in a little bit. Dad,
Yes, honey.
I'll be seeing you when the.
Yeah, that's the last time I seen him. He was on Will Kincaid's channel.
Watch your temper, Dad.
Vaughn will not let him on the show. Vaughn, I heard, blocked him. Yes, Miss Kitty, she keeps me in line. I agree 100%. Yes, dear, I do hear you. She's going to go over and visit the neighbors a little bit, get out of the house. Let her know that we might need to go to the grocery store tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to get her to cook some fried potatoes tonight. I'll do all the cutting and slicing for her. Just let her fry them. You know, she has a problem with getting them brown. She'll get them cooked. They'll be done, but she has a problem letting them get brown. Same thing kind of with sandwiches. Nothing against my wife. I love her. She's doing great. She's learned a lot. But, you know, she can. Sometimes she'll burn the grilled cheese, and sometimes she'll give them to me where the butter's barely melted on it, where it never started turning brown. It's still all yellowish. Welcome back, Slater. Yeah, I want some fried potatoes with some onions in it. I ain't had them in a long time. The object of browning is to cover them. Okay, I will let her know that, Miss Kitty. I think she's literally been putting them on the griddle. I don't think she's doing them in her cast iron. And I bought her 4 brand new cast iron pans, 4 different sizes, from the small ones with the eggs to the big ones for potatoes. She don't even use them. She uses a lot of the griddle. She likes that griddle. And I spoil her. I mean, she's got a grill. She's got a griddle. She has 2 air fryers, a small one and a bigger one. We have a microwave. We have a stove. We now have a blender. We now have a slicer. We have all the dishes we need. I mean, I did go out and just get some, what do they call them sticks that you put your veggies and your meat on it and you put it on your grill? Them little steak things. Well, I ended up getting 10 of them for like $1.25. And Arnold, he wanted chopsticks, so I ordered some chopsticks. I got 5 sets of chopsticks for like $1.50. So yes, they are now seasoned. Millie helped us with it, Miss Kitty. Millie helped us season it. And Millie's been using cast iron all her whole life. Yeah, maybe that is why she don't use them because they're too heavy. I don't know. My grandmother always fried them in cast iron pans, and that's where I liked it the best. Yeah, and that's it. She don't even use that for that. She does it in our glass pans. I just think I got the girl spoiled. That's all it is to it. She's spoiled rotten. If I think we need it for the kitchen, I buy it. I think it makes her job easier. Like the slicer that I just got, I buy it. It makes her job or my job, either one, a lot easier. It's a lot easier to slice our potatoes that way. And our cucumbers and our cheese being shredded. Yeah, glass doesn't brown well. I agree that, Chris. But, I can't tell my wife that. I tell my wife that, you know what she tells me? You don't like the way I cook it? Get up and do it yourself. You taught me how to cook. Leave me alone. Yeah, the last time she went over to the neighbors, she was there about a half hour, 45 minutes. Well, I know Miss Kitty. She's not wrong. It just matters what kind of mood she's in. And if you leave her alone cooking, if you leave her alone and she's in a good mood, she does good. But you get her in a shitty mood and you might get raw food. So I try not to piss her off at all. Oh, I know. I seen it, Todd. Yeah, a lot of people don't. Me personally, I'm on Facebook. Purpose of my kids. That is how I contact all of them. Do what, Chris? What was is Larry? That don't make sense to me, Chris. He thinks it would be funny if Vaughn dies and I have to spend thousands on a lawyer to get my money back. Who thinks that, Todd? I hope you ain't saying me, 'cause it ain't me, buddy. I told you what I think's going to happen. Chris, it was about Todd Malico. You'll have to go back and watch it. The Ghost of Father Jay. I mean, I see Father Jay out there and I see the Ghost of Father Jay. To me, it's the same person. Yeah, Vaughn dies. They're going to sell the property and Todd will get his money back. Todd is not out no money at all. He will make a little bit. And like I told Todd, as long as he gets his whatever 1700 back plus the trip, he's doing good. Me personally, I'm gonna say Todd would get about 3 grand out of it. He might have spent 2 grand. He might get three out of it, maybe four. I don't know. Yeah, no matter what, Todd will get his money back plus interest. Vaughn Hilton, you play the lottery and say you're gonna hit, and you ain't winning no money. Well, that's all Todd's doing. Todd's playing the lottery too, the lean lotteries. And he's making his money back. He's even getting more money than what he's got involved in it. So Vaughn, you're playing the wrong lottery, buddy. You got to play a lottery that you're going to win at, where you're going to make extra money, not lose money. Everything you have ever did, Vaughn, you're losing. You could say you're winning, but you're losing. You said you knocked that storm west of Kentucky. Why did it go east? You don't even know between the difference between west or east, Stinky. Well, yeah, I mean, don't put me wrong. I've seen a lot of people talk about Todd. And I tell them, I see nothing wrong with Todd. Oh, Todd calls me out. Todd does this. Todd's did me the same way. Todd's told me the truth. Todd don't hide behind no bushes. Todd ain't hiding behind no motherfucking tree. Todd's going to get out there and get on his computer and find out the truth. And he's going to tell you. Yeah, he don't even know which way's east and west. People that have money don't brag about it. Yeah, exactly. Well, they shouldn't, Sharon. I'm going to say Vaughn. Chris, my opinion, it'd be Vaughn. Yes, Slater. Vaughn and J Dubs was in that conversation too. Yeah, I'm going to say Vaughn because he's losing everything. And he's too stupid to figure out how to get out of it. Says he's going to get out of it, but I don't see how. The only way he can get out of it's turn everything of his off, all his bills off, and take every penny he gets from all the rent money and start giving it to Todd and Thumper. Because if he ain't starting to pay him by January 1st, things are going to happen. They're not going to wait. They are going to put a foreclosure on them properties. And they will be auctioned off. And Vaughn, you will not have a place to live. You will not have a roof over your head. She might be banned from you, but she ain't banned from me. Yeah, no doubt. I don't know how he got that name, Chris. Far as I know, that's what everyone's called him since I've been down here. And I heard he got it when he was a kid. I've seen a couple of her shows too, people. She wouldn't go on there, Slayer. Yep. Yeah, no doubt, Chris. No doubt on that at all. We have 34 viewers, we have 31 thumbs up, and we have just hit the 2 hour marker. Yep. Yeah, we got about 5 mile an hour winds right now. We're doing okay. Feels really good to have that breeze coming in. Yep, exactly. If they don't get on a panel, so be it. Exactly, Chris. It's all in good fun. Exactly, Sharon. And, you know, I got to admit, you know, I've met a lot of good people on here since I've been getting on for the last 3 years, and I appreciate every one of you. Weather guy, you know that's not going to happen. Yep, exactly, Chris. A lot of us are there for the exact same reasons. No one's kicked you out of my show, weather guy. And if they did, you send me a special message. Oh, he got banned from Todd's server. Yeah. He never got banned from mine. Now, I have had Todd ban a couple people out of my show. Yeah, I get a couple of trolls too. I mean, I'm not lying, people. We all see them on here. It ain't like I don't have no trolls. I got a couple out there. Yeah, I think I gotta clip my fingernails this week. It's been about a week, so it's time to get my fingernails done again. Yes, it is, Chris, and that's what I like about my people. They are all pretty well decent people. I've liked them all. They all really treated me good. I appreciate each and every one of yous out there that comes to the Big Larry show. I mean, last week I hit a record. I hit the 84 marker. And then I did one the next night with Underhaven, and we hit 118 people. And Stinky Von Hilton, you personally want to know how Todd found out about your property liens being up, that you didn't pay your property taxes? Stinky, go to court, file charges against me because it was me. I will admit, I am the one that got on YouTube and told everybody to look in the Manchester Herald or the Manchester whatever it's called because the properties were in there. So, Vaughn, if you're going to get anybody for telling everybody that your property liens were up for sale, that would be me. Please come after me. I would love to go to hell cell, buddy. I need a break. Well, Slayer, I ain't never seen it, and you're still the same person to me. Seem like a good guy to me. but so does every one of us. Even though a couple of us have problems with each other, but you guys are all my friends. Good morning, Sis Santos. Here comes the wife. She's made it back. I don't know if she's going to start doing something else or is she going to come in and talk to me. She comes in to talk to me.
Then I have to get off. Um,
Yeah, to me, buying liens are not creepy. It's better than playing the lottery. At least Todd knows he's getting his money back. Vaughn's not the victim, people. He's the one that decided not to pay his property taxes. For a man who has real estate law, he should have known what's going to happen if you don't pay your taxes. Our weather's beautiful. 5 mile an hour winds showing me it's 55 degrees out right now with a 5 mile an hour wind, so it feels like 50. This is the weather that Big Larry likes. I love this kind of weather. I don't like it hot. I don't like it cold. I like a nice cool morning. Our sun's up, but it's behind a couple of trees right now, so we can't really feel it. Yeah, and I don't blame you, Cisco. I would have threw it all away too, or I might have used it for part of my show. 32 viewers, 31 thumbs up, 2 hours, 18 minutes. Oh, yeah, he's got plenty of them out there, Chris. You can go back and check out Pizza, and he's got a lot of them out there. He's got a few with me in it, too. Yeah, and I've been on here almost 3 years, so I'm still marked as a new guy. Understand that, Pizza. I am weather guy. I'm jealous of everybody's work. I really am. I mean, I wish I could do a lot of that stuff. Yeah, Pizza, if you need to take a break, buddy, you deserve it. You can do that. Like I said, I watch a lot of people. And, I if it's interesting, then I'll keep watching. But if it gets not interesting, then I go somewhere else. Yeah, everybody's seen him on Underhaven's channel. That's true. I did too. Cisco, all I can tell you, buddy, is like listen to what people are saying. You don't have to respond to them. Don't let them bother you. Don't let them get you upset or go off or anything because that's what they're wanting. Don't be a stinky Von Hilton because that's Von Hilton falls right into the traps. He puts everything out there. Well, everybody's true colors come to the surface after so long. I speak my mind, so I agree there, Todd. If I got something to say, I'm gonna say it. I ain't gonna hide nothing. I don't care who likes it. A lot of y'all don't like I'm voting for Trump. Trump is my president. That's who I want there.
Right. What? What?
Weather guy, I don't care what anyone. You're a hell of a man. I will say that. Weatherman, you are a great man. You said you were gonna do something and you did it. And you know what I'm talking about. Okay, back to being a war manager or whatever that word is. It ain't manager. I know, Sharon. I mean, he's a really good man. I mean, he's like literally told me, "Oh, Larry, I'll send you a Canadian flag. You might find a surprise in the box." I did. He sent me a flag, 8 buttons that all say "I love Canada" on it. He sent he sent a bag of coffee. He sent a bunch of stuff to me. And he probably had more in the package being delivered to me than he did in everything else. No, I don't think it was Tim Hortons. It had a vanilla taste to it, Mike, which I ain't too much on vanilla, but my wife loves it. Yeah, nobody's buying my friendship. I mean, I don't base my friends on what I get from them. I become friends with you because of the way you treat me, not because of what you give me. Yep, that's all you have gave me, Miss Kitty, is $1. Yeah, weather guy, you didn't say nothing about it at all. I agree. It was Big Mouth Larry that said it. And I hung that flag up proudly. $34 viewers, 32 thumbs up. If you ain't give me a thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up. 34 thumbs up, or 32 thumbs up, 34 visitors, and we are at 2 hours and 31 minutes. Hey, good morning, Nate. Thank you, pizza. No, usually people don't get banded in my shows. I try not to ban nobody unless you are really getting bad. The puppy's back. Looks like the wind's picking up a little bit. Yeah. Well, we're starting to lose viewers. Understand you guys got things to do, which is cool. Understandable. Oh, I was wondering what the dog was running from. The wife's outside with the puppy. Puppy's looking for our cats. He hears me. She hears me and wondering where I'm at. I'd turn my camera around and let you see her, but with the sun shining in now, it's going to be hard to see her. He's going to get all he deserves, City. Yep, I seen that. 28 viewers, 33 thumbs up. 2 hours and 37 minutes. Yeah, see, I don't know how to do none of that stuff, Slayer. I'm still learning. Maybe by the end of next year I'll know how. Someone's posting on my Facebook. Nobody I know. If any of y'all try to send me a friend's request in Facebook, please give me your name, your YouTuber name on it too. Just say, hey, this is so and so. That way I know who you are and I can accept it or not. Because I don't accept a lot of people on here. I mean, I'm getting 20 brand new friends requests every single day from girls I do not. I agree. Settle it out right now. Get it over with. That way we can move on. Yeah, exactly. And that's what they are. They're all scammers. Yeah, if I personally don't know the name, I will not accept it. Sorry, guys, I was feeding my fish. Yes, it is. Bunch of silly shit. Yeah, like I said, I only got it for the purpose of keeping in touch with my children. They are all on Facebook, so I can contact any one of them. And Larry and Arnold, of course, Arnold lives in the house. All I got to do is yell for him. Now Larry's in college, so we message each other every week. I make sure he's doing good. Make sure he don't need nothing. Make sure school's fine. Make sure he's not starving to death. Yeah. Hell, I didn't even go to my prom. I wasn't even near anywhere during the prom. I quit school 3 years before my prom. As you all know, I dropped out of school on my freshman year of high school. And I quit school and went to work. But like I said, that friend in Nevada, Las Vegas, he did graduate from high school. He did do all his time. And we still stayed friends. That's a good thing. Just because I took my life one way, he took his life the other. His whole life, he says he was going to be a police officer. Well, here, what, 50 years later, he ain't a police officer, but he is a security guard for one of the major casinos in Vegas. 29 viewers, 33 thumbs up, 2 hours, 45 minutes. I think Big Larry's about ready to get off of here, get a few things done around here, do what I got to do, make some phone calls. Later this evening, I might go live again. I don't know who started it, Slayer, but I might do a live tonight on StreamYard. Cisco, you got to work today? Cisco, you want to come and join my show later today? Or you got to work today? I will leave a little note out to Solar Marshall to join too, if he's not busy today. I know he had a funeral to go to Friday and Saturday, so that's why we didn't do much, if anything. I mean, I don't expect him to come home and go live on YouTube when he's just getting home from a funeral. No, Miss Kitty, but I still got free minutes on it. If I go live tonight on StreamYard, I'm not planning on being there too long. 2, 3 hours maybe at the most.
Kitty. Tell her I said bye. Kitty.
Okay, I will tell Miss Kitty you said bye, honey. She come to the window. She heard I was getting ready to close this show. And she says bye, Miss Kitty. I told him I might go live tonight, honey, on StreamYard.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I did have enough money on my Cash App card, to be honest. Well, I don't know. Todd said it went up, so I had 40 on my Cash App, but my wife did spend some to get coffee and get some other stuff that we needed in the house since we didn't get our food stamps yesterday. Yeah, there are some people out there, weather guy, that does like to add fuel to the fire. To me, I call it adding wood to the fire. Our fuel is the same thing. Yep. Later, Sharon. You guys have a good day. Well, you know it ain't me, Slater, because I wouldn't know how to do none of that shit. So it definitely ain't me. So you can take me out of it. I wouldn't know how to do any of that shit. I'm just a man that gets on here and talks a lot of shit. Let you guys see who I am. Eve did. Sorry, Eve. Ain't Eve the one that ate off the apple tree? That is the first sin. Or are you talking about the first sin that started these fights? That I don't. Later, old weather guy. We will talk to y'all later. You guys have a beautiful day today. Figures I'm about ready to get off here, and I got 3 people that just jumped on. I don't know if they're new people that ain't been on here yet, or if they somebody that's been on here already all day. If you ain't gave me a thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up. Shows me you appreciated Larry being on here today. You too, Slayer. We'll see you later. Like I said, Big Larry will do a show later this evening. Cisco, if you're not working, you're welcome to come over and join in the panel. Same thing with Todd Malico, you're welcome. Solar Marshall, you're welcome. All of yous are welcome. Not just the ones I'm calling names out, but everyone's welcome. Miss Kitty knows she's always welcome. So you all have a good day. Enjoy the day until Big Larry shows up again. Peace out from the Big Larry Show.